So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. Shapes to shoot! Denied by an instinctive save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Çalhanoğlu. It's Batistuta. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Passing is crisp and sharp. Salamakas providing an outlet on that flank.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Ricci. And it's Ribery. And here's Vieri. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Donatoni. Çalhanoğlu. Ricci. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Rafael Leao. Now it's Rafael Leao. There's the delivery.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Kim Min-jae. Inter Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Estupinian. He's had it taken off him. Çalhanoğlu. Now, can they get him away? And he's worked it through. And here's Batistuta. Vieri takes a shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
Donatoni. Salmakas. Now it's Salmakas. And he's managed to get free. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. That pass has been well intercepted. Not the most accurate pass. Rafael Leao, and it's Salamakas. Now that looks a decent ball. Mateus. That's a sharp pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Selmakers. Bastoni proves too strong. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Donadoni. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Whistle's gone, that's foul. That is ended up in no man's land. Tomori. Now it's Rafael Leao. Can he get it through? Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's found a way through. There's the shot! And he's done it!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable. He's going for goal! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Mateus. Now it's Rafael Leao. Mateus. And the finish! There's the shot! And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are.
No. It's Çalhanoğlu! It's run loose, who's going to get there? He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Tomori. Now it's Selmakers. Just eases him off the ball. Ricci. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. And it's Serginho. Mateus. For Selmakers. And they win it back again.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Ribéry going face-to-face with his great rival. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Played back in. Nice interception, well timed. Çalhanoğlu short changes him with that pass. Lovely bit of skill. Tomori. Fired deep towards the back post.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Vieri. Oh, he's been caught napping. Skims one in. Big chance to get at them.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And he's in on goal. Shot, surely!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end.
And the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better chance, really, and 99 times out of 100, and you know what I'm going to say next.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
That's a cute ball. And he plays one through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he's let fly.
Attenzione, un cambio.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He gets big. He's done very well to get to that.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Cleared away. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Pass somewhat off target. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Oh, this looks sharp. And he welcomes it in.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ricci. And it's Ricci. That is good alertness. And he cuts out the supply. Caught offside that time. Opts to play it back. He has found the way through. Can he finish? And that could have brought them level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Milan have their second corner now. And he's there to clear it. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. And now they can spring out of defence. Gabbia gets across to intercept that.
Inter nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And he's intervened well there. He's through here. Batistuta. Inter Milan have a free kick. Di Marco is behind this. He's had a crack. That's another chance. And he's there to belt it away. Vieri looking to add to his goal. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
It's an Inter free kick. Going for goal! Well, now it's a race, and he shoots! Same again, same outcome.
Inter really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though. There they go, hunting again.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Well, what possessed him to do that, Peter, I have no idea. It's not in keeping with the quality of the performance.
He's in a great position here. De Ketelaere. De Ketelaere powering forward here. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment.
Konami.